But first and foremost, I've been saving this to watch it. James Charles hate to me is like honey to a bear, and this happened recently. I heard it blew up crazy, and there's a lot of lore here, but let's just get into it.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's the GoFundMe link. Any donations help."
No.
I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I heard like James Charles mocked Spirit Airlines. This is why? Buddy, open up the message and scroll. Why are you making a video about it? He's an idiot. His tone in this?
Doing this. Oh, you lost your job. Oh, you're feeling desperate. Oh, you're reaching out to someone because you feel like you have no other option, so you're just scrounging and hoping for a handout.
Some people will go, okay, and then they'll like hit the GoFundMe link. Even if it's like a 0.0001 hit rate, girl's desperate. How could he have thought that there's so much more. This is like, there's 2 more minutes of this. I can't even look at his face right now.
Well, you should get a job, baby.
Well, just stop being a dick.
Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god, girl! What the fuck are you talking about? Why is he mad? He's actually mad. I thought this whole thing was gonna be like, oh, he's tone deaf, and like the first 30 seconds was already annoying enough. You're calling her a lazy piece of shit?
You could have been applying. Yeah. If you consider how you have lost your job, you could be applying instead of copying and pasting influencers.
I mean, yeah, it would be a better usage of her time to be applying to jobs than to be DMing a known prolific predator. For sure, I agree with you there, but you're being like so unbelievably so mean.
Because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God. Welcome to the real world, sweetheart.
What are you mad about? Shit's going down on the real world. Like, he's talking about
influencers and celebrities are supposed to.
Just because you have a bunch of followers doesn't mean you're a different breed of person. Like, what, you're not the same species?
I'm an influencer. So are influencers and celebrities supposed to be?
That's what it's about. Is you're rich. The world is hard as hell right now. Everybody's looking around going, okay, are we like fucked for real? And then you, who against all odds still has money. Meanwhile, this is you. This is you. This is you.
I don't know how many hours we have left together or whether or not this app is even going to go dark tonight at midnight, but in case it does, I don't want the last video that I post to be screaming and yelling at the camera during some rant or following some audio trend. So I just wanted to set my phone down and talk to you guys for a couple of minutes if this is the last video that I post.
Thank you, James. James, don't cry.
Sorry, I know it's embarrassing to set my phone down and fucking
James, it's not embarrassing.
Bad, but I know everyone's kind of coping with this in different ways. A lot of people are making jokes, which I've done as well.
I've also done that. I've also made jokes as well. TikTok could be banned. I could lose my platform on TikTok. Oh my God. I could make jokes, which I have. Okay, bro, start posting on Instagram. Bro, download Be Real. Get on Threads. You're crying. All this girl did was DM a bunch of influencers hoping that someone would post her GoFundMe link. He said, I don't want my last TikTok to be an audio trend. I want it to be from the heart. Keep going, James.
People are really angry. I've felt all those emotions, but honestly tonight, I'm just feeling really sad.
I'm so sorry, James. Don't cry.
I really love this app. I really love this fucking platform that I've been able to build in this community that we have together here. And it feels really just dystopian and like unreal. That
oh my God, it's so dystopian. They're gonna shut down an app. Oh no! That can't be true. That's impossible. It's so dystopian. I'm not gonna have TikTok anymore. By the way, just honestly, it would be good if there wasn't TikTok. I know there's the old no, we don't want TikTok to get banned. If my life, no James Charles, my life great. Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it and I'm angry. Meanwhile, at no point did I think that TikTok was actually gonna get banned. At no point when all those shutdowns were happening. Brother, I was there in 2020. Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. There have been so many.
Oh, we're gonna shut down TikTok.
Girl, I just don't buy it. There was no point where I ever buyed it. Let's go back to him being a douchebag to the Spirit Airlines worker, though.
Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm gonna send you money because you lost your job? Oh Oh my God, welcome to the real world, sweetheart.
Yes, exactly.
People lose their jobs every fucking day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves.
Okay, Joaquin Phoenix punching this guy in the face. Can we cut to a shot of Pedro Pascal taking this guy by the collar and saying, "Wake up!
You are white, pretty, privileged.
That's actually a really good sign for humanity when we got James Charles doing shit like that.
Have you considered how I'm actually woke? Oh, well, I'm actually woke, because I'm gonna call you white right now.
That gives me carte blanche to be the worst person I possibly can be to you because you asked for help. You asked for help? Honey, all these people are losing their jobs. Okay, well, you can't use other people going through an economic hell and then saying that they're white and privileged as justification for, I hate to say it, you're doing devil things. Like, this is stuff that happens in an Ari Aster film right before the guy's eyes go like, it's just something I'm saying. She's white, pretty. Oh, you got her. Oh, you got her. She's such a piece of shit for being broken white. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking help you! Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need the GoFundMe?
I'm sorry, why do you think that you need, oh, sorry, he's still talking, but why do you think you need to make this video? Hey, if you see something like that, guess what, James? Scroll. Oh my God! Just don't click the link. Oh my God! Scroll!
No, I need to take this to the internet. Everybody's gonna agree with me. All of these millions of people, my little minions, they're gonna come and
Lap it up like little feral dogs that they are. Fuck it. Feed me Birkin bags with your views, scum! Meanwhile, 14-year-old girls in Alabama like, I was just trying to see a makeup tutorial. By the way, just found out that you DM'd my classmate, Brent. Oh!
Don't get that. It doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off. Okay? I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. I'm sure the next YouTube video is literally going to be like, I rehired all 17,000 of the Spirit Airlines employees, and it's going to be the real-life Hunger Games. The last one of them to leave the Spirit Airlines plane gets to be the CEO of the new company and gets a house and a car and $10 million that everybody else died.
Yes, keep riffing, James. James, that Mr. Beast riff where he went for 40 seconds in the middle of doing something that's incredibly mean, that cracked me up. Because the point of this video is saying, look at this loser slop fuck who lost their job and came crawling to me for money. I can't believe you would do that, and you're a bad person for crawling to me for money. Do you think that your millions of followers who are going through economic recession currently are gonna see that and then relate to you? Who do you make this video for, James? James, this is the type of conversation that happens like behind closed doors with other influencers where it's like, you ever get messages where it's like,
And it's like, yeah, what am I supposed to do?
those are conversations that you'll hear when it's like influencers talking to influencers because it's like a personal thing that hopefully the two people having that conversation understand impacts nobody and is literally just evidence of their success and proof that they have a community who cares enough to reach out and ask. It's like the conversation where any of this is like a thing that could be said. It's so not to your followers who do not relate to this at all. Oh yeah, you know, all 30 million of you who also are extremely wealthy and influencers. Yeah. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like when you're hanging out and then somebody asks you for a tiny 0.1% fraction of your ungodly wealth that you're never going to be able to spend except for you spend millions of dollars on bullshit that is just to feed your ego and make you feel better around other people who only care about you because of the things that you are bringing to the table financially and status wise, because as a person all you are is a dark black husking pit of a human predator soul, if you can even say you have a soul. I hate this guy. Let's see him cry a little bit more.
Be going away in a couple of hours. I don't understand how we've gotten to a point where 9 people that we didn't even elect into office have made a decision for.
The Supreme Court is fucked up because of TikTok. No, the Supreme Court's so fucked up because of TikTok. Yeah, the Supreme Court is fucked up for a lot of different reasons, and it is absolutely absurd that we have 9 people who are in charge of the fundamental laws of an entire nation, and it's only unelected individuals chosen by the person in power, and there's seemingly no barrier on that. Agreed. How are you gonna be crying about TikTok? That's what you're upset about with the Supreme Court. TikTok is bullshit. TikTok should be saved. Rot. Okay, I want to see you cry a little bit more, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
I've been making content for a really long time online, way before TikTok was ever even a thing.
That's
truly
true.
nothing has ever compared to this app.
Oh my God, that's how I feel.
I think it's really hitting me as well because
No, James.
this is really the first platform that I feel like I've been able to be myself.
Oh my God, yes, and think of all the minors that
Throughout
you
the years of
met.
making content. I'm so proud of what I've created, but
Oh my God, do you want to see my armpit,
some of my
James?
really close friends behind the scenes have always said to me, like, James, I wish you were able to be more yourself in your videos.
James, I literally always want you to be more yourself. Please, look at my armpit. Please, please, please. Imagine that I'm only 15. James, I can't handle this for you. It's so horrible. When I look at James Charles, I just feel like, James. This guy, Jimmy Chuck. You are the most frustrating person. I'm moving to LA later this year. I assume I'm gonna be going to events. Assume I'm gonna be going to fun movie premieres. Jimmy, if I see you, you can always come up to me and sniff my armpit. Please, leave the teenage boys alone. Not 18, 19. I know you don't go that old, but leave the other ones alone. You can always have my armpit, James. Okay, back to the Spirit Airlines thing. I gotta see this whole thing come out because I know that she responded and I know that he apologized. I hate this guy. I mentioned a couple other stories at the top of this video, but I'm like, am I gonna get to those? I will. But this is just so good, I don't wanna rush it.
Like, go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you.
Exactly.
All you did was lost your job, okay? Welcome to the real world. I can at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you. I love you. Yeah. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for, and I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this. Maybe I would help.
Maybe I'd help if you gave something to me. Maybe if you gave me attention. Maybe if you made me feel like I'm a cool person.
Why would I help you if it doesn't feed my ego? Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense at all. So you're asking for money, meanwhile you haven't been obsessed with me for the last 20 years of your life? You haven't been following me pre-YouTube, pre-Instagram, pre-Twitter? Okay, so then how am I gonna give you anything? Motherfucker. She copy and pasted a DM to you along with 100 other influencers. She's just hoping, shot in the dark, I got a GoFundMe link. Maybe some kind soul's just scrolling. They give $1,000. I saw a thing where Taylor Swift was scrolling and she just goes on GoFundMe's at the end of the day to donate money. Maybe James Charles does that too. I love his makeup tutorials. That's all she's thinking. It's not that serious. She's not coming to you like, James, you're obligated to give me money. You're actually obligated to. He's acting like her vibe was, he's walking along the street, she grabbed him by the lapel and said, you motherfucker, you're an influencer! You owe me! He's acting like that is what she did. Meanwhile, all she did was like, okay, copy paste. Okay, James Charles. Okay, copy paste. Tati, I guess, fuck it, yeah. Copy paste Jane Dawson, I don't know, maybe he's looking for some good PR. Copy paste James Franco, I think he's back. What did James Franco do? Was it that he's a professor and he was like with his students who were in college? Or was there other things going on? What did James Franco do? I don't know what he did, but I thought he was my favorite actor of all time. And I saw that he's coming back. He was at Cannes. He's like doing another major, and I don't know what it, speaking of James. Okay, I wanna see the Spirit Airlines employee's response. By the way, rest in peace, Spirit Airlines. I just used a Spirit Airlines first class recently, because it's like, it's kind of a low-key a deal. It's like a better seat and you get like checked bags and stuff. Well, I should be using past tense. Okay, anyways, what'd she say? Off rip, I don't think that I would call her white. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe she's just like, should I guess a race? I feel like no. Whew. But I know that I wouldn't be saying white like that. You're white and privileged! Okay, bro.
I know another question on here is, do I accept his apology? So I'm just gonna answer it right together. Hell no. I don't accept his apology, especially because he was very publicly with what he said, and then you thought it was okay to message me privately. No. So he did message me. Here's a screenshot.
Okay, first of all, T, no, I don't forgive him. By the way, why would she forgive him? That was the most unhinged video I've ever seen in my life. Exaggerating again. No, that's actually like an insane thing to do. For real, I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. But no, I wouldn't forgive her. Also, she wasn't a fan of his before, so like, why would she be like, you know what? This guy who is an unimaginable nuclear asshole to me, he said sorry because everybody said that they hate him now. So yeah, I forgive him. Why would she say that? What'd he say? Hi, Amber. Okay, I don't think that I should be doing an impression of James Charles. This is one of those things where it's like RFK Jr. and Obama. Like, is it cool if I do an Obama impression? Because he's black. Separate question. I know it's like, don't do a Jamaican accent, but if I do a Chet Hanks impression, like what did that mean? I just feel, when I said hi, Amber, I felt like that sounded a lot like James Charles. But then I'm like, well, James Charles doesn't sound straight. So am I just doing that voice? But I think I can sound exactly, okay, with RFK, I feel like, hi, Amber. I wanted to reach out privately for an apology for the video I made. It was disgraceful and completely. Okay, I should stop. What is going on? Hi, Amber. Wanted to reach out privately with an apology. Okay, I'm not gonna do Obama either. Okay. Chet Hanks? No. Okay. Hi, Amber. Stop. I wanted to reach out privately with an apology for the video I made. It was disgraceful and completely unnecessary, and there's no excuse for me yelling at and berating someone for asking for help in a shitty situation. That was completely out of your control. I'm so sorry for adding to what was already a distressing time. I'm so ashamed for most only the video, but also for being so disgustingly out of touch. I was seeing your video today and was so glad to see your GoFundMe has exploded. But I also know that getting attention online can be scary and overwhelming, especially when you never asked for it in the first place. I've spent the last few days reading stories from real people about what it's actually like losing a job without notice, but also learning about the journey to find a new one when so many people are going through the same situation. I've just donated to your GoFundMe, but also please know I'm here if there's anything else I can help with or do. Also, fully understand if you never want to hear me with you again. I genuinely wish you all the best and hope you're doing okay. I genuinely wish you all the best. No, that totally means a lot when a second ago you were saying,
because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled.
Yeah, I genuinely. What did he say right here? I was seeing your video today and was so glad to see your GoFundMe has exploded. I'm so glad it exploded. Cut to me calling you a lazy piece of shit who's entitled for putting up a GoFundMe after you lose your job. Lazy piece of shit, you're entitled. Also, so funny to go, I've spent the last few days reading stories from real people about what it's actually like losing a job without notice, and also learning about the journey to find a new one when so many people are going through the same situation. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos, I've been listening, I've been learning, and I've been educating myself. Okay, Sierra from Love Island saying the Chinese slur. It's just fake. That's why I genuinely, this is my perspective. I feel like the only way to actually exist on the internet when you do something super embarrassing, the thing with James Charles is, buddy can't open his mouth without it being embarrassing. No, I just genuinely think that you gotta keep doing your thing, and then once time has passed for years, make a video reflecting on whatever that is. I just I did that with the Marsha B. Johnson video, because that feels like the most genuine thing that you can do. If you're trying to live actually an authentic life. If you're an influencer and you're okay, I've got this camera on, I'm talking, there's not anybody else in the room right now. How is this gonna be authentic and not performative? If you spend any amount of time in your life doing that, from personal experience, I think you gotta really chase any way that you can find a way to live an authentic life, even while doing that, because it's a weird thing to be doing. No, but I do think that if there's anything it's just the day after, I've been listening and learning and watching videos about what it's like to lose a job in this economy. Okay, you're just saying shit and it's not anything. If you show me years of your life where you don't keep doing the thing that you were doing, and then you look back on it and you can explain and articulate why it happened and where you've gone from there, that is actually, in my opinion, something that can be authentic. This just reads to me as the biggest asshole on the internet. Want to cry a little bit more, James?
Understood what they meant. I've always thought I was being myself.
Yeah.
Of course, the Hi Sister's personality was me, but it was just more amped up on camera.
Oh my god, I've never heard that before. You made this in 2025 and you're just now talking about how when you make YouTube videos, it's a heightened version of your personality. We haven't been hearing that from every goddamn YouTuber explaining it ever. That's why when people will use the word
Bro's performative.
when they're saying that about anybody who's online, it's well, yeah. Okay, wait, you just clocked something. They're talking into the video as if there's somebody on the other side, almost like they're performing for an audience. Okay, Loki's striking me as performative. Yeah, that's like watching a video being this low-key multiple frames taken in quick succession and then posted in a way that shows it moving rapidly and turns it into something that looks like motion itself. James! Okay, let's look at his apology, because he made an apology video for it that's so raw, so real, so James. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I just love him. I just think the guy's so cool. I do a full 180. All right, James, you know what? Maybe I was judging you. Maybe let's just see what you actually got to say. You're a cute, sweet, awesome guy.
And I called her lazy. I said she was stupid. And I said she should have spent the time that she spent copying and pasting the message, applying for jobs instead. This video was fucking stupid. It was rude, it was obnoxious, it was privileged, and most importantly, it was completely fucking unnecessary.
Okay, why are you saying it like you're on our side? This is the thing with an apology video that's like right in the aftermath. This is not a misunderstanding, dog. It's not like, oh my God, I totally didn't mean that. I fucked up. I did not know what that meant. That's an apology video in the immediate aftermath that's like, okay, you can maybe believe when somebody like fucks up and they just dead ass didn't know. Like there's no world in any conceivable reality where he should be talking like, what I said was really fucked up. I can't believe that I said just this piece of shit who's so entitled. I should have known better. Yeah. And also, what are you gonna say when you get a bunch of backlash for something like that? You're gonna be like, I'm sorry. I know that I shouldn't have done that. I can't believe I did that. Distance myself. But are we supposed to believe that? That's why I'm just like, don't do this. Like, you just stand on it. Just stand on it. Like if you do something and then there's like backlash for it, but you are just like, you dead ass felt that way. Like my honest perspective is like, that's who you are. Stand on it. Be that way. Don't lie because it's the right thing to do. First of all, don't do that in general, like in life, but also from like a outside perspective, like a viewer, as an audience member looking at that, there is nothing that I do but lose respect for somebody in a situation like that. If you were being an ass, like he was in that video, like unbelievably out of touch. If you're gonna be that way, that's not a misjudgment or a subtle little slip and fall. You said that thinking that people would agree with you. Stand on that, be that person, and accept that. The consequences of that are everybody hates you. Guess what, James? A lot of people already hate you because of your proclivities with 14, 15-year-old boys. So guess what? An apology like this doesn't make us like you. It's just so clear that everything you do is manipulative and fake, and all it does is further push the image of you as a manipulator and a liar and somebody who has no morals. Keep going, because
when I saw that DM, I absolutely had the choice to ignore it and say absolutely nothing at all and move on with my day.
Yeah, let me name the thing that people are criticizing me for. Validate it. Yeah, I absolutely could have done that. Okay, but you didn't, and you right now recording this video are the person who felt that way before. You didn't change. Nothing was altered. Nothing shifted. You're not reflecting on a moment that happened 24 hours prior. That's you, dumbass. By the way, this has been you, dumbass. Sometimes I just like will hear what I'm saying when I'm filming videos. And I'm like, dog, I call people like jackass, like shithead, like dumbass. I'm like so free with that. I went to a YouTube event recently and I saw like Jordan Matter was there, the guy, and I made a whole video about him called like predatory parent. And the thing is, like, I feel that way, but I see him and I'm like, we're walking right next to each other and I'm like, I'm online for an hour and a half calling this guy a shithead and a jackass. And you know what? If he said anything about it, I'd be like, I feel that way. I don't know. Some people online just actually are scum. I mean, I feel that way. Like James Charles, I can say that. When it's just a cringe person, it's different. Okay, you know what? I want to show you that thing that I teased early on because it's the influencer mindset that connects these. Watch this. This is actually insane.
Planning on filming our anniversary dinner, but when we walked up, there was a dead body outside, so I knew it was going to be an eventful one. They set our table with gorgeous roses and a beautiful note. Enjoyed our romantic evening under the red and blue strobe lights. We started with oysters 2 ways because I wanted the
influencer voice restaurant vlogging.
Hi, I wasn't expecting to vlog our fancy dinner, but when we got to the restaurant, there was a dead person outside who got pancaked by a drunk dump truck driver. The oysters Rockefeller were amazing, but I always prefer my oysters raw. We had a fun dinner under the red and blue strobe lights where they were picking up the dead body that again was pancaked by a drunk dump truck driver.
Putting on a little classical music underneath that, double checking it, editing it.
Oh man, this shit is so fucking gas! How many people are filming dead bodies and putting it in their restaurant vlogs? Honey, this is gonna blow up.
Okay, Logan Paul. Are we moving on? I still have not moved on at all past Logan Paul in the Toy Story Aliens cap. Oh, I think I see a dead body over there. Or, what was that one? Keep fucking my wife's mouth! I'm going to. The mindset that it takes to film something like that, edit it and post it, and there's a dead person in there because you're like, TikTok likes, I do think that it should be banned. And it was just posted, not banned, not demonetized. Yeah, TikTok's like, sure. It's the same mindset that goes into this one. Deborah Lee said, shooter at White House Correspondents' Dinner. Shooter is dead. Thank you, Secret Service. Prayer hands emoji. When the White House shop with the outfit T. You Secret Service. Or what this one?
I can't believe people can be this ignorant to influencers.
Excuse me? What are you doing? You're not making a video? You're not to the phone? You can at least say excuse me. You could literally at least say excuse me. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? You say that to me. The thing is, influencers are so used to being online. You get in public, you say, "What is wrong with you?" Meanwhile, I'm in the airport. I'm at baggage claim. I'm walking. If I was in public and I was filming a TikTok and I sat down and somebody walked in the way, you know what I'm doing? I'm acting like that's not my phone. I'm acting like, I don't want them to know that I'm filming. Confronting somebody, could you please say excuse me? Oh my God, people don't even respect influencers anymore. What are you talking about? This is the same shit James was talking about, like,
Influencers and celebrities are expected to.
you are not different. What, you get special treatment because you set your phone down and turn the camera on? First of all, how do I even know if you're Kabi Lane? You could just have 400 followers and you're not influencing anybody. And then I accidentally stepped out of the way for somebody who wasn't an influencer, and that's almost more disrespectful to the influencers, and I need to be as respectful as I can be to the influencers. I need to only step out of the way for them. I need to make sure that anybody who is not an influencer, I do not step out of the way for them because they do not deserve that, because they're scum of the earth, and if they have a GoFundMe or they're going through anything, I actually need to make sure that they suffer, and they're selfish and they're needy. Yeah, and if it's an influencer, I need to be putting my hands and knees down and saying, "Let me kiss your feet, please." This is the girl who posted it? Yeah, I mean, she's got 1 million followers, guys. Pretty sure that lady walking in the airport should have got out of the way. 1 million followers? Girl was so ignorant to influencers. I'm so sorry that you went through that. What this means.
Go. Can I get in the picture?
No.
Can you get off my car then?
Take care.
She probably lost thousands of followers in seconds.
What's the narration there at the end?
She probably lost thousands of followers in seconds.
This is the most Miami coded thing I've ever seen in my life. You know what? As much as people are like, LA, don't move to Miami. Oh my God. Y'all, hey, honestly, shout out every indie, bisexual, Puerto Rican living in Miami knowing that there's a better life for you out there. There is. How come Miami is just taken over by people with supercars yelling at OnlyFans girls with streamers? It's just like, anytime I see Miami and it's like something with social media, it looks like Andrew Tate bent over and I saw his Andrew Tate. That James Charles one, check yourself into influencer rehab. Like, there needs to be a chronically online, like, brain dead, need to touch grass place. Oh, you know what it is? It's called camping. Go camping, James. Please, for the love of God, if you are a Boy Scout troop leader anywhere within a 50-mile radius, get those boys and run. Hey, I love you guys for watching this video. I feel a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like I kind of did throw up Crip at the beginning of this video. Not my intention. I'm not gang affiliated. People sitting there go, I think Cooper might be gang affiliated now. I love you guys. Please subscribe. Oh, come on. I wish I